it's better if it's used all meat instead of just my half-life meat. Fine like that. Just leave it just the way it was. Ozark? Why do you don't like Ozark? Ozark is actually pretty good.
I feel like they want to pull a trigger on something, but they just
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays.
No, it's not dumb, but I thought it was going. They're supposed to go. There's more suspense that you need.
With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. So the Toronto Blue Jays, with their eyes set on defending that World Series title from last year, and a bit odd, they're not considered a front runner after winning it all. That's not usually the case.
Well, Boog, they're still right in the mix. They'll contend, but they're not head and shoulders above the rest of the league by any means. They're going to have to scrap and claw all the way to October if they want to repeat.
You're right. There's still a ton of talent on the roster, so it doesn't seem far-fetched that they could make another great postseason run. First pitch coming your way next.
They want suspense for you to still watch it. That's what they're doing it for. Yeah, they
just about set to go.
How they do
Today's starting pitcher, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
And stepping in for the Rays, Barney Rangel.
Got no one out now.
No, they do it. No, they do it. And then when you do, it's non-stop.
Larry Bird hires her. He's then coming around to like, yo, man, I'm going to assassinate this dude. To, hey, boss, can I have a raise? Even though I was going to try to kill you.
Look, right now, you just hired what? That girl, that blonde chick? Yeah. This is.
Hired her.
Yeah.
She was going to sit there and assassinate him. And then he's like, I can have a raise.
Yeah. Well, you wait until it gets better. It gets better and better into it. It's just slow right now. It's just getting into the plot of what's going to happen.
Okay, I hope so.
No, I've seen it. It's really good. I've seen them all. I've seen all the episodes. I told you. I watched it all in a month. Not even it was done. You've seen that. Remember, by the time you got back, it's like, are you done already?
Told me that I skipped the first 2 seasons or some shit.
No, it's really good.
Right now?
Here comes a pitch. That's in there. And a new season is officially underway. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. In the dirt. Murphy fires to first. In time to get him. One away and the strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Brendan Donovan, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. This one lifted in the air, left field.
I got it.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's Wander Franco. There's a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next pitch misses, and 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
You okay there, hon?
Hey, let's go right here.
The wind to kick the pitch. And it's even up.
It's a good take.
Okay. I'll give it to you when you get back, honey.
On the ground right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jacob Berry. And it's fouled away. The pitch. And a strike in there.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his back. Welcome back. Top of the second. And now the first baseman, Kyle Mansardo. Foul ball. Pretty boy, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a slider. Cowser hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Curtis Mead. That one's in there, 0-1. No score here in the second. In the air, foul off first. France drifts towards it, brings it in, and a couple of quick outs.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And that one is inside ball 1. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. 2 outs. And that one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The pitch. Struck him out looking. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Back here at Rogers Center. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Now up for Tampa Bay, Alejandro Kirk. Here's the 0-1. And fouled off. Chris, Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit.
Yeah, he can, and really just surprised everyone coming onto the scene, doing such a great job that became an all-star with very little big league experience before that.
Cowser moving under it. He's got it. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. So the batting order turns over. Now here is Barney Rangel. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Rangel getting to start in left. 29 years old, a former first-round pick in 20. And there's the third out. That'll do it for the start of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Franco in the box now. No balls and a strike. Single to right in his first trip. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And he deals. Pitch is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Rays. And we are still scoreless. We go to the top of the 5th, and here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
The first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
Pretty boy, back to work. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Going to count 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now it's going to be Curtis Mead. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Have that much line to say.
And that skips in the dirt. And here it comes. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's the strikeout. That's the second out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. Rays held in check here. Still no score. Back here at the ballpark, here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kirk, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 31 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. Next offering is in the dirt. Goes down. Look.
Did you hear her?
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Did he hear her? No.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands. Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at-bat until that final pitch, and as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez puts it away, and that ends the inning. And welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. There's the strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
1-2. Up the middle, McLean. One up, one down. Now batting Wander Franco. And first offering is fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
This to third. On to France. Franco gone on the play.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Jacob Berry.
Jacob Berry next to hit for the Rays. Out towards right center field. Rodriguez settles under it and puts the squeeze on that. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Kyle Manzardo. Pretty boy back to work. Strike one. Pretty boy into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. That's towards center.
I got it.
Rodriguez calls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the third
Curtis Mead next to hit for the Rays.
Mead.
And that's in there for strike one.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
0-2 now. Stays alive. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Smoked on the ground a second. Rogers throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. That one missed.
1-1.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Right side. And that will end the inning. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. We go to the 9th. And now the catcher for the Rays, Alejandro Kirk. In for a strike. 0-1. Good eye right there. And a 1-1. That's a laser base hit.
Now he's hitting off it. No.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
France makes the grab, 1 down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Barney Rangel getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Rogers. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Last chance for the Rays. Brendan Donovan next to hit for the Rays. That one finds the corner. And it's 0-1. High fly ball out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.
The shutout in this one, 3-0, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 on base. For the Rays,
what console
on only 2 hits.
you use? Oh, I use PS4. And
2 hours and
I used to use my computer, but my computer busted. I use the PS4 now.
This afternoon, 49,200.
I'm getting a PS5 on, I think, my birthday in February.
Continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Yep, PS4.
Just about set and towing the slab. Ricky Tiedemann, a 20-game winner a year ago, Singy.
And 20 games in this day and age is extremely difficult to reach because of all of the information, all of the analytics that can really pinpoint where a weakness can be. Maybe it's that 3rd time through the order. Maybe it's just a different situation as far as that hitter, what he does after having, seen a particular pitcher. There's just so much data that prevents guys from having the opportunity to pitch deep into ball games and to stay in long enough to qualify for a win. So to have accomplished what he accomplished last year, he should be pretty proud of himself.
Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
It has 2 cameras.
So 2 away with nobody on. Thomas Pretty Boy digs in now.
Pretty Boy.
And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1.
I don't know what I was thinking of.
Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We played an inning. No score. Kyle Mansarda next to hit for the Rays. Out to center. Pretty Boy has this one sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
Fell off to a great start.
Here's Wander Franco. 0 for 1 with a fly out. 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. So 2 down. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Yeah, that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next offering is fouled back. And now it's 3-2. Cowser over at second. Green on at first with 2 down. Goes down looking.
Come on.
2 outs. Runner on first. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 2. 0-2 now. Hammered, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Now a pretty big at bat coming up.
Back here at Rogers Center, here's a speed threat. Thomas Pretty Boy. Goss back to work. Into center and a base hit.
All right, turn, find it.
Wastes no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was...
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and that was not close. Down the third baseman, Cam Collier. Runner takes off to the right side, and that squirts through. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-0.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little.
And now the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And the righty deals.
That's
and
a ball.
1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
That is strike 2.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Oh,
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys.
At the plate, Mason Auer. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Two nothing your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.
honey. Come on.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set and on the hill. Andreas Rivas.
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Hit hard. That gets through.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Pretty Boy leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. That ends the... And now the veteran catcher, Alejandro Kirk. In the air, out towards right center. Pretty Boy settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 9, the right fielder, number 1,
Mason Auer next to hit for the Rays. He's someone that you might not describe as having a level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Fires to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 1-1. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Barney Rangel. And the 0-2. This to center field. Pretty Boy calls it in, and there's 2 away. One down. Here's a big power threat. Thomas Pretty Boy. That's a little bit low.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering is in for a strike. McLean at second. Cowser over at first with 1 away. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one is absolutely belted. And forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His first homer of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Mason Auer. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. The wind to the pitch. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Nice grab. Goes to second with it. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's already homered in this game.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And first offering is fouled off.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it. Let's go.
Oh,
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kirk makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And stepping in for the Rays, Mason Auer.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And now, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's already homered here in this one. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Here we go.
That one lifted to left. Rangel gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying.
Back here at the ballpark. We're in extras here. And now for the Jays, Thomas Pretty Boy. The pitch. Just off the inside edge. Action in the pen down there. Carlos Almanzar is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Lopez, a left-hander, also throwing. Off the plate. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on that.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Popped up. Donovan drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Roger.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra.
Josh Lowe. Look at all these guys hitting good.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And today on the hill, Tanner Houck.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Thomas Pretty Boy stands in now and watches strike 1. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Yeah. A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Okay.
Kevin Alcantara, the next to hit for the Reds. One down, base is empty. Into center. Pretty boy snags it for the second out. And stepping in is the speedy Thomas Pretty Boy. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offering way upstairs. On the ground. And foul ball.
See it, drive it, let's go, kid.
And a pitch.
That's ball two. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Get your pitch up there. Let's go, baby.
And that one is inside.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch. Right now.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Low makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs, nobody on. And here is Brian De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. And that one in the air center field. Pretty boy makes the grab. And that'll do it.
Hey, have a rip, kid.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Thomas Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy in his 7th season, 25 years old. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
All right, one time right here.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Too early.
Pitch misses there. And a count 2-1. And that's a strike. A wind and a pitch. And another ball.
Here we go.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
There we go.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So up next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy.
And the first offering is not close. Hernandez, in his 11th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Fly ball down the line. And that is a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. There's a swing and a drive. Sanchez going back on it, and that one is going to go. So he blasts one out the other way. His second of the year. It's 6-4.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game. After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Cincinnati Reds, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
Hitting the things out.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now,
so boring.
your
Same
Toronto
stuff over and over.
Blue Jays.
Are you okay, honey?
Just
What are you
about to
doing?
get underway. And starting this one, Peter Nishi. What do you look for here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Pretty boy.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
This is a great freaking start.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Thomas Pretty Boy. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, not close. Pretty Boy in his 7th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Pretty Boy caught in a rundown now. And he's out on the tag. And in scoring position with 2 away. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
At the belt and fires. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. The 4-run inning. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 3. That one close, ruled a ball. 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Next offering is down low.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating...
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, he's got a cannon of an arm back there behind the dish. A good, accurate throw is just as important in controlling the running game. So maybe rushed his throw a little bit right there. Didn't finish it off. It was high, and I think that's what allowed the base runner to make it safe.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it 1st and 2nd with 1 gone.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Popped up. Acosta on his way over. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. Now a throw to first, and he won't get.
You know what? This is a dumbass. I hate this sometimes.
1 down. Runner at first. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays.
Hey, keep it going up there. What's up?
Very high with that
no
one.
strike.
And that is ball 1.
Hey, right guy. No one better up there.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 down. Winning run on first.
Let's go.
Check on the runner.
No, he's
and he's
safe.
back in safely. Another throw over.
Safe.
And he's back in that time as well.
Hey, Big Mama needs you. Here you go.
with 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And the final here today, 9-8. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire out. Just about set to go now. And pitching in this game, number 30. What do we have on him?
Well, last year, kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
The next offering misses. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And now the lefty.
That's out. Hey, 1 time right now.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And now for the Jays, Thomas Pretty Boy. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Drive it right now.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swings here and blasts one left field. Benintendi raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love
Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Wide out to the warning track.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Bases juiced, no outs. That one is absolutely belted. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Runners tagging from 2nd and 3rd. And now the runner will score from 3rd on the wild throw.
That wasn't your standard sac fly.
And next is the designated hitter, Thomas Pretty Boy.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. Here comes the throw. In there safely.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Diving, and he can't make the play. One run's in. He is safe. And they lead by 2.
Well, he was a little... Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Just about set to go. Getting the nod on the mound, Davis Martin.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. One of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that one hops the wall. Cut off for the second, but he's in there easily.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
This one popped up. Kennedy settles under it. And there's 2 down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
And a base hit on a line. Safe. And they take the lead.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's the center fielder, Drew Jones. And that one lifted in the air center field. Dives for it, but it gets down for a hit. Kennedy around third. He will score, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, back within 1 as he...
1 out, base is empty. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. Doubled in his first debut. Pretty Boy in his 7th season, hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. The 1-0. He was late there, strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Slider misses outside. On a line out towards center. Jones makes the catch. That's out number 2. 1 down. Thomas Pretty Boy next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one a little bit high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That's through there for a strike.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. And he walked him.
That's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Moved to first. Pretty boy back in on a dive. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. He swings and fouls one off. Pretty boy at first, one gone. Runner goes again. Left field. Benintendi ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. 3 up. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Drew Jones. And a pitch. In the air out to center. Pretty boy makes the grab on the run. First and second, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Buddy Kennedy. And now the 0-1. This one in the air center field. Pretty boy under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 10.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game. Now this ball is down and could score a run. They get some insurance as the runner scores from second. It's 4-2.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second, and great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to...
Goes to second, and he's picked off. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Pick off move to second, and he's back in there.
Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
Runner goes again. That's to third. To first.
Oh.
First out in the top of the 8th. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Back at guaranteed rate field. Now at the plate, Drew Jones. And the pitch. Fly ball center field. Pretty boy coming on. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And a quick out, number 1. And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
For the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
Now, right, Thomas Pretty Boy. Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
Batting 4, the second baseman.
Now it's Brendan Rodgers. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. They get one. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. But 1 run is in. So up next, Thomas Pretty Boy. He was walked intentionally his first time. And there's a ball.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Outside. Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
They take the force out. Base is empty, one away. Kevin Parada steps to the plate for the White Sox. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
He was all over that one.
Runner on at first with one gone. Andrew Benintendi steps up. He's 0 for 1. Righty delivers. Out there to center. Pretty boy. Under it. Puts it away for the out. The throw in. Man at second here with 2 away. Here's a speed threat. Thomas Pretty Boy. That one is absolutely belted. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
What's up with this shit?
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 2. And a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air, right center field. Pretty Boy under this one. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
What the hell is that?
And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
The left fielder, number.
So 1 out, nobody on. Here's the center fielder, Thomas Pretty Boy. In there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Hey, let it rip. 1 time.
And now 1 and 2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Misses outside. 2 and 2.
It's a good take.
Got him swinging.
What is he?
Wow, just great bite to that slide.
1 out, base is empty. Misael Gonzalez now at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. In the air, center field. Pretty Boy moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. So first and second with 2 outs. And next for Toronto, Thomas Pretty Boy.
Let's get ready.
First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. McLean on second. Green at first. 2 out of the inning. And it is 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Struck him out looking. So they 5-1 is how it ends. Live from historic Fenway Park here in Boston, the Show has an AL East matchup. It's the Toronto Blue Jays squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next.
Boston Red Sox.
All right, just about ready to go here at Fenway. And today's starter, Brandon Williamson. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. He'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
So now 1-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
2-2 the count.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball.
Hey, easy right here. One time. Let's go.
2-2 now. And now it's filled up. Runners on the corners. No outs.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
Oh.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Puts it away for the out. Back in Boston, and now the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. The pitch. And that one off the outside edge. Pretty Boy in his 7th season, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next offering upstairs.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Next offering is downstairs.
Take a rip like you can. Here you go, baby.
And now 3-1. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. 3-2. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Into the monster seats and gone. He sends it out of here, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's already homered in this game.
Come on now, one pitch right
Here comes a pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 strikes.
And now it's even up.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And he deals. That's hard hit in the line. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's already homered here in this one. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. Austin Meadows now.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And a payoff pitch. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. This one in the air, right field. Blaze in position, and he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 gone with runners at the corners. And Michael Chavis will get a chance to hit. The pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Thomas Pretty Boy. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Next one misses. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Ball.
Next pitch misses. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-2. Caught him looking for the K. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Thomas Pretty Boy. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. On the corner for a strike, and the count is 3-1. Murphy on third. Perdomo on at first with 2 down. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
It goes down looking.
I'm playing a game right now. I mean, like, why don't you just take for yourself?
Blue Jays. Back here at Fenway Park, 11th inning set to get underway. Now it's the DH, Thomas Pretty Boy. Stevenson back to work. Ripped into left center for a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. And it's now 5-4. Now the tag at second, and he's out.
It's too long. Oh my God. Even when I get a run in. Wow. See, this is why I don't let them bug me when I'm playing a game here. This is the problem with them. They don't think for themselves. You gotta always have to ask the man for dumb things like that, but when it's important things, they do it themselves. No, but you don't understand what I'm saying. Like, when it's important things, when it's important things, she does it all on her own. When it's dumb things like this, she has to ask me. She has to do the opposite of that. That's what she has to do. Ask me for the important things, and the little things you should do on your own. Think for yourself. Like, if you feel like you're crap and you don't feel like going, then don't go. Don't force yourself to go. You make yourself worse.
Yeah, even if, yeah, with a bronchitis, you can make it worse.